Procrastination is a common problem that many people struggle with. Whether it's putting off work, delaying important tasks, or even avoiding things we know we should do, procrastination seems to be a constant companion in our lives. But why do we procrastinate? Today, we're going to explore the science behind procrastination and understand what's really going on in our brains when we choose to delay things we know we should be doing. First, let's define procrastination. Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing tasks, often despite knowing that it will lead to negative consequences. It's not just about being lazy, it's a complex behavior influenced by various psychological factors. While many people think procrastination is simply a lack of discipline, it's actually rooted in deeper psychological processes. One of the main reasons we procrastinate is due to emotional discomfort. When we face tasks that seem overwhelming, boring, or anxiety-inducing, our brains try to avoid these negative feelings. Procrastination provides a temporary escape from those uncomfortable emotions. This is why tasks like studying for an exam or completing a work project often feel so difficult. Our brains associate them with stress, frustration, or even fear of failure. Another significant factor contributing to procrastination is the brain's tendency to prioritize instant gratification over long-term goals. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid discomfort. So when faced with a choice between working on a difficult task and engaging in something more enjoyable, like watching a YouTube video or scrolling through social media, the brain often opts for the immediate reward. This is why we often put off tasks, even if we know that the consequences will be worse in the long run. Self-regulation plays a huge part in procrastination. Self-regulation refers to the ability to control one's behavior, emotions, and thoughts in the pursuit of long-term goals. People who struggle with procrastination often have difficulties in this area. It's not necessarily about being lazy. It's about the challenge of staying focused and motivated when there are distractions or when the task feels difficult or unpleasant. One of the key concepts in understanding procrastination is temporal discounting. Temporal discounting refers to the tendency to prioritize immediate rewards over future ones. In other words, we tend to undervalue tasks that offer long-term benefits because they don't provide an instant payoff. This is why we might put off studying for an exam or working on a long-term project in favor of something that feels good right now, even if it leads to negative consequences later on. Procrastination often leads to a cycle that's hard to break. When we delay tasks, we feel guilty, anxious, or stressed, which makes us want to procrastinate even more to avoid those negative feelings. This creates a feedback loop where the more we procrastinate, the worse we feel, and the harder it becomes to start working. Breaking this cycle requires both understanding the root causes of procrastination and learning how to manage our emotions and behaviors. Understanding why we procrastinate is the first step in overcoming it. Once we acknowledge the emotional and psychological factors at play, we can begin to take action. Some strategies to fight procrastination include breaking tasks into smaller, manageable parts. This reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed and makes it easier to start. Setting clear deadlines. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and help override the temptation of instant gratification. Using positive reinforcement. Rewarding yourself for completing tasks can help condition your brain to associate productivity with positive emotions. Mindfulness and stress management techniques. Learning to manage anxiety and stress can make it easier to tackle difficult tasks without avoiding them. So procrastination is a complex behavior, and it's important to understand that it's not simply a matter of laziness. By recognizing the emotional and psychological factors that contribute to procrastination, we can develop strategies to break the cycle and become more productive. It's not about being perfect. It's about making small improvements and learning to manage the discomfort that often leads us to procrastinate. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you understand the science behind procrastination and gave you some tools to overcome it.